Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome you all to this live session by Ecoholics on the topic how to prepare for your MA entrance exam. So first of all, a very warm welcome to all of you. So today we are here together to talk about the MA entrance exams. What are the type of exams? How can you prepare for them? How can you crack these exams? Because as all of us know that these exams are little competitive. So many students are appearing for it. So using a correct strategy is really important to crack these exams. And until and unless you are not fully prepared, till that point you don't gain confidence. So today I'm here to share all the tips on preparing the subjects. How can you prepare, what approach can you follow, and how can you just move ahead with the strategy. Let's start with our live. All right. Okay. So the first thing we will be here talking about is the type of exam options available to you. There are several kind of exams available to you if you want to pursue masters in economics after completing graduation, either from economics background or from any other stream as well. The options which you are seeing on your screen are the most top priority of every student to get into DSC, Delhi School of Economics, JNU, IGIDR. Now we are landed with two more exams which are new as compared to the other ones, which are your IIT JAM Economics and the GATE exam. Alright, so other than these, we have many other options available as well, like your Gokhale Institute, your Madras School of Economics, ISI, and so many else. Talking about these exams, but as I said, these are the priority of most of the students to get into these colleges at the first place. So today, in major portion, we will be discussing about the exam strategy you have to follow here and how can you, like which all subjects you need to know, what are the eligibility criteria. Because the first thing which comes to the student's mind first time whenever they think of preparing for any kind of entrance exam is that what knowledge they should know beforehand. What is the thing, what are the subjects they need to know before appearing in these exams. See, as I mentioned to you that even though you are not from economics background in your bachelor's, you can still go for these exams, right? There are many students who switch from engineering and then they pursue masters here, coming here. So it's not a worry that if you haven't done economics earlier in your life or the other main subjects of the economics, that you will not be able to crack the exams. So this is the first myth I want to break for all of you, that it's not like that. If you prepare well, if you go in a good manner, you are approaching the things well and practicing the questions well, this you can never be, no one can ever stop you for just cracking these exams. So as you can see that these are the major papers. So Delhi School of Economics also offers MA Economics program. It's a 2-year full program. JNU has two schools where they offer you MA Economics. The one is SIS School, School of International Studies, and the second one is SSS, that is School of Social Sciences. So they have two MA programs. Then coming to IGIDR, IGIDR provides you MSc in Economics. IIT JAM opens you the gate for two major IITs, the IIT Delhi and IIT Roorkee. We will talk about these exams and eligibility criteria in much detail. And the GATE exam also helps you with getting you a master's, as well as later on if you want to pursue PhD, you can go for that. So the GATE rank is valid for that section. So all right, These are the main papers. These are the main entrance exam for which every student want to prepare. Other than this, you can also prepare for ISI, for GoClay, for MSc Madras School of Economics, and so many other papers. But the next thing comes to every student's mind is, what are the subjects that we need to cover here? Like, do we need to study a lot of subjects? No. The PPT, the thing you can see on my screen right now, is you just have to study these 5 major subjects which are going to be common for every entrance exam you're going to give. So the first subject you have to do is microeconomics. Microeconomics is, yes, it is bifurcated into further topics later on. After that, followed by macroeconomics, statistics, econometrics, and mathematical economics. So when you try to read the syllabus on different places for different entrance exams, you study different kind of subjects. Let's say you see public economics. So public economics is a subject which comes under microeconomics. So don't think that we don't have to do that. We of course have to do, but it's a subject covered under microeconomics. But talking about the major subject portion, they are just only 5. So if you do these 5 subjects in a good manner, if you know the basic concepts, if you know the advanced concepts also, and you practice well, then no one can ever stop you from cracking any exam. So it's well said always that you always need to be very good at the concepts, because without going on to the concepts, without clearing the subjects, you can never, go ahead. Like whatever exam it is, even if it's your school exam, you can never just do that, right? So clearing your concepts is the basic thing which you have to do here. Even while when I myself teach a student, I always tell them this thing in class, that even though you will leave few topics when you're preparing for exam, like 1 to 2, not more than that, that's still okay. But doing everything with no knowledge of every topic is a really bad thing to do. So if you start from basic, even if you are new to the courses, even if you start from basic, you can eventually build up on the advanced topics, right? So we start with very basic and then eventually move on to the advanced topics, because starting with a full, boom here is not going to help us. All right. So these are the 5 subjects on which you need to majorly focus. Okay. So talking about microeconomics. So if we talk about microeconomics, how to prepare for microeconomics so that we get most of the questions right in exam is, understand the things, understand the procedure, that how are you going to proceed. So microeconomics is a subject where there is logic everywhere. If we are talking about a firm, there is a logic why that firm is doing so. And if you understand that logic, no, like every question will be solved, because in microeconomics module, you get a theoretical questions also, and also you get the numerical ones. Coming to macroeconomics, macroeconomics is a really simple subject where, again, if you understand models, if you understand the procedure, how we are moving from one thing to the another thing, then you're sorted, right? So all the questions will be done with a good practice of yours. Statistics. When we come to statistics, people think that it's purely maths. Like you have to cram the formulas and you can never, get good marks in statistics. But let me tell you, it's not the case. Statistics is not full maths. In economics, every subject has its own logic. Like you can go ahead even without cramming the concepts, all right? So in statistics also, there are several formulas, I accept that, but understanding the thrust of those formulas, that why are we doing this, can help you better in your exam. Coming to econometrics, econometrics is that subject where I have seen most of the people, just getting anxious that it's the most difficult exam, it's the most difficult subject, and we can never understand econometrics because we haven't done that in our life ever. So this subject I find most of the students struggling with. Even when I'm in class, I always tell students that the first thing which you have to bring in the class is that please just keep aside these myths from your mind. Do not bring this misperceptions into the class that it's going to be difficult. If you start a new subject after thinking that it's going to be difficult, it will always be difficult for you. You will never ever get to know that subject. All right. So econometrics is not that difficult. Starting of econometrics has to be very basic, and then after that we go on to the advanced. We should proceed to the advanced level. Don't ever start with the advanced level at first. I have seen students who never knew about econometrics. They were from engineering background, so they never did econometrics ever in their bachelor's, and they getting so good marks in econometrics because they left this misperception that econometrics is difficult. And let me tell you, this is the most fun subject and the most interesting subject in the economics. Coming to mathematical economics, we all have done so much maths ever in our life. Like, let it be our school or let it be our bachelor's, even if we are from the maths background. But we feel trapped that what is the use of this concept? Why are we using differentiation? You would say we are using differentiation because that tells us the rate of change. All right, but what is the use of that rate of change? So mathematical economics help you. It just opens you up to those concepts which you have done in your mathematics and you were waiting for them to apply in your real life. It tells you how can you use these different concepts to your actual life problems, right? So mathematical economics is a really good subject, okay, and most basic subject which I always recommend students to start even before microeconomics, because this single subject will be used in all the four major modules further, right? So these were the subject discussions. If you have any questions regarding to any subject or any strategy we should need to follow for them, you can just let me know here. Okay. Now talking about BSc. So if we talk about the eligibility conditions are kind of same for most of the examinations, that you should be a bachelor with 50 or 60% marks in your bachelor's degree, or you must have maths in your 12th till your 12th level. These are the basic most common eligibility conditions for any entrance exam. If we are talking about DSC, in DSC what we need is, we first need to get 60% of marks in our bachelor's, and DSC it helps you to take admission through two forms. You can either get admission from direct mode, but direct mode will be helpful only if this direct mode is also your merit mode. This is going to be only helpful if you are from DU and you have done BA Economics Honors. Otherwise, you have to appear for the entrance exam. The DSC conducts its entrance every year around June. So you have to give that entrance and have to make it to the cutoff to get an admission over there. Right? So this is the major criteria or eligibility conditions for Delhi School of Economics. Talking about the paper pattern, it just have 50 questions where they test you on the major 5 modules which I have told you, and the paper stands for 200 marks. If we talk about the cutoff usually, like if you want to make it to DSC in the first list, you at least have to score over and above 110 marks, right? So this is the secured place that if you're getting over and above 110, you will get a seat. The last year the cutoffs were, the first list were turned off around 96 or something, but 110 is that safest place where if you get it, you are going to get definitely you're going to get into the DSC. All right. After this, if we talk about the another one, let me just skip to the slide. Talking about JNU here. So as I mentioned that JNU provides you, okay, so I will be coming, I'm seeing a lot of comments coming here. I will be talking about all of them. I will be helping you, all of you, with your queries. Just first check the queries before proceeding. So that we can answer the questions in between. So the first query is regarding the CUCET. The CUCET is for central universities, and central universities, as you know, what are all central universities? So it is conducted for that, and it's just one single exam. Whatever marks you get admission according to those, like whatever rank you are going to get. So you get admission according to that in the central universities. All right. We have okay. So we have one question on how to prepare for econometrics, as you are a beginner here. So you feel scared to start the subject. So as I told you just few minutes ago that working with econometrics is not difficult. Just start with basic and then eventually move on to the advanced level. This is what I have done, what I have, taught to many students like this. And at the end of the course, everyone was actually enjoying econometrics. So yes, Thomas, we teach from basics because we have students who are coming to the platform like really in the beginning level. They have never done, economics or maths in their life in the advanced form. So we start from the very basic level. Like when we are covering maths, we even cover the 12th class concepts, so that if you like never have like many students just pursue maths as an optional subject in their 12th, so they don't focus on mathematics exam. So we even do the syllabus of 12th class, like whichever is needed, we just do that while we are teaching the subjects. So it's the classes are really, they really start from the basic level and then forwarded to the advanced level. Okay, so the next question is how the classes are conducted. So let me tell you regarding the classes, we have live classes, we take live classes where we teach students, and also if in any case you miss the live class, you are not able to attend it, the recorded lectures are always provided to you for like 1 year. You have a validity of 1 full year where you can just go and watch the lecture as many times as you want. So even if you have any doubt, anything, if you're feeling stuck somewhere, if you were not able to make notes, you want to redo something, you can always go back to the recorded lectures anytime in that. Okay, so the next question is how can we do practice? Regarding the practice, see, when we are preparing for our exam, right? More than doing the subjects, you have done subjects, that's all right, but even more than doing the exam preparation, going through the concept, what is important is practice, like giving mock test. If you prepare well, if you give test, and if you are doing mock test, if you get good marks, nothing can boost your confidence except than that. All right, so practice is the most important thing which you have to do after completing your syllabus, even while doing that. So regarding practice, we also give you full length test, full MCQ test. The weekly test also happen here at Ecoholics because we believe that without practicing questions, the way they come in exam, no one can, actually be prepared, be fit for the exam. So you can do previous year questions also, like whichever exam you're targeting, you can definitely go and practice questions from there. But if you really want to, you can just download the app also at Ecoholics, and you will get full MCQ test for preparing the subjects. Like they have the MCQ questions from all the modules, which are just like your exams, so you feel good when you're doing them and you feel like yes, you're giving exam. So that's also going to help you. How to align exam prep with college studies? Yes, I know that when you're preparing for your masters, you also are appearing in your bachelor's. So aligning, giving proper time to exam prep and to your college studies is equally important. So we talk about the exam prep. See, what I want to tell you all is that first thing is stop procrastinating, because procrastination many times lands up like us in the problem. So instead what you do is make a good schedule. Like you already know you cannot change your college time, all right. So but what you can change is you can change your personal schedule. So if you're attending college from 9 to maybe 5 in the evening or 4 in the evening, what you can do is after coming back from the college for like take good rest for 1 to 2 hours and at least give 2 hours to 3 hours of preparation to your master's entrance exams in the evening. And if you are a morning person, then you should definitely keep 1 to 2 hours as well for in the morning session also. So if you start well, like if you are in you like you get into your third year just and you start preparing, just 2 to 3 hours of studying the stuff is going to be all right for you. But you have to be of course regular in that, continuous in that. So that's going to be okay for you, 2 to 3 hours a day, and that will not even disturb your schedule of your college. But yes, time management is going to be important here. So that's why even most of our classes, like all of our classes happen in the evening, so that students can feel very light in the evening. They can attend classes without any problem here. So a most common query we are getting is that DU JNU ka PG entrance, is it going to happen through CUCET? So the thing is, it's not official till now, because if we compare the entrance of DSC, the past years of DSC and JNU entrance, they are totally different in their approaches. DSC is more of mathematical approach. The questions you get there, they're going to be mathematical approach, and JNU is more into the concepts. All right. So that's why we cannot be even assured of that we are going to conduct a single, they are going to conduct a single exam for DSC or JNU, because that cannot be told right now. But when the official information will come, you will get to know. Till now it's not there. So both of them also conducted their exams individually last year. So we have a query for GATE economics. So the thing is, regarding GATE economics, it opens your door for the PhD, and many places give you the privilege to continue your masters and then do it for PhD. So GATE score is used for at many institutions. It is used for the your master's program also. Next question we have is, which is the best book for studying the basics of micro and macro? So we are talking about the basics. Then we have Varian for micro. It's really good book. Talking about, it covers all of your approaches. Also HL Ahuja is a good book for micro. Talking about macro, you can refer to HL Ahuja again. HL Ahuja has books for micro, macro both. And also you can go to Freuen. It's also a very good book for macroeconomics. It's even good for the beginners also, all right. Like even if you're totally new to micro and macro, you will understand everything from these two books. So when will your session start for IIT JAM Economics? So regarding this question, session starting, it's going to start really soon. You will get updates from it. Download the Ecoholics app. You will get notifications regarding all the courses over there when they are going to start. Also, I will provide you with a number here. If you want to, just you can call on that number and you can get all your queries regarding to the date when the batch is going to start. And also if you give a call to that number, you will be informed about all the details, whatever you need to know, any confusion you have, or all the details that what are going to be we cover here, what all you will get, and when the batch is going to start. You get all your updates. Also we have Instagram page, you can just go and follow that also. There also you can get updates. Yeah, all right. Okay, so you are someone is a student of CU. I'm preparing for BSc exam, 4th semester. So my question is, can I attend my exam in 2023? So it means you are currently in second year. So by 2023, you will be completed with your bachelor's degree, right? Because yes, so you can definitely appear it. The year when you're giving your 6th semester exams, right after that you can give your exams. that's the time when most of the students go for the exam. So someone is asking for practice materials. There are less practice materials available in the market. True that practice materials are very less availability, have very less availability for MA Economics entrance, because there are a lot of entrance exams, and like it's difficult to get so many books for preparing for a single exam. So talking about, like, if you really want to go basic, if you want to do past years, you can download past years, you can prepare for that. Also here, what we do for our students is we help them by giving question banks for every topic with the proper solutions we also provide. So we give them questions, we give them solutions, so that they don't have to struggle and find good places for doing the questions, and they go to get a good practice of questions after every topic, and hence their preparation can be continued side by side. So is it too late to start preparation from now for 2022 entrances? See, the thing is, talking about 2022 entrances, since the entrances have been going little delayed right now, like last year also they happened in September something. So if you start preparing now, it's just March. If you give a full concentration to them for 4 months also, you will be able to crack the exam. No issues in that. And if you are from economics background earlier in your bachelor's, then there is going to be no problem. You just need to revisit the concepts, you just need to practice the questions, and you will be done. Because the thing is, the time focus you have to give to your concepts. If you start today also, and entrance exam, let's say if they happen in July or August, you have a good 3 to 4 months time. So yes, of course you can do it. Also, instead of giving 3 hours to your MA entrance preparation, you can give 5 to 6 hours per day, and on weekends you can give more time. So no, there should be no issues in doing that. You can definitely do that. All right. So we don't have. I hope I have answered every one of queries. So as I was talking about JNU before taking your queries up. So as I told you, JNU have two schools, the SIS1 and the Triple S. In both of the places, they provide you masters. The SIS school provides you masters with a specialization in international economy, whereas this is going to be the MA program. So you can appear for both of them, and eligibility is same. You should be you should have bachelor's with 50% marks, and you should also have maths in your 12th class level. All right. Then talking about IGIDR. So eligibility more or less is common for everyone, but in IGIDR there is little more eligibility, strict eligibility conditions. The first thing is that you should at least have economics or maths in your bachelor's. They don't allow students who never had like done maths or economics in their life. So if you are coming from BA economics or BSc economics, then all right, no conditions in that. But if you are coming from BCom, then in BCom you should definitely have got, maths at least. Even if not economics, then at least maths should be there with you. And if you're coming from BTech, then if you had economics, you should at least score second division in economics and first division for other disciplines you should have. So little strict eligibility criteria here, but all is fine. Like mathematics is a must everywhere. So most of the students had mathematics, whosoever wants to come to economics line over here. So like this, IGIDR paper also happens around May something, because the dates are not predictable. It used to happen in April, ending April, but now due to COVID, they are getting little postponed. So whenever notification will be out, you will get to know about that. But the basically the preparation strategy is same. You don't have to do different things for different exams. If you can use a uniform strategy for preparing for all these exams, just the practicing is different. Like the past years, of course, they are going to be different. So you have to practice according to the past years. They give you a good idea that how you need to prepare. An IIT JAM Economics paper is not very difficult. Eligibility is still same here. But giving this exam is going to open you doors for two IITs, as I said. IIT Delhi it's going to open, and Roorkee. So only these two IITs are currently providing you with the your masters in economics, I wanted to say. So this is the thing, seats are around, Delhi gives you 25 seats, something around 33 here. Cutoff, as it was introduced just recently, cutoffs were going little low as per our expectations last year. But this year, let's hope for a higher cutoff. They will increase because it was a new exam last time. So students were not prepared for that, you can say, because it comes in February, like 4 months before other exams. But this time, many of the students knew about this exam. So of course, the cutoffs are going to be little high this time. Right. So I will come to this. GATE and IIT JAM are kind of same. So I was talking about the contact number. So this is the contact number. You can always contact on this number to get any query. You can ask any doubt if you have in your mind regarding any preparation strategy, any exam notification, like anything. We will be very happy to provide you help if like whatever confusion comes to your mind. And anyway, you can always download the Ecoholics app from Play Store, and you can also get MCQ questions there. Your doubts will be taken there. Also, you can visit the website for additional features you want to know about Ecoholics. So we are always here to help you out for your confusion regarding anything, not even to economics, for any counseling like thing. If you need mentorship, that why you should give this exam, whether you should give it or not give it, whether you clarify the eligibility conditions or not, and many such things come to students mind whenever they are going to appear for a new exam. So we are always open to help you with your queries, so always feel free to contact us whenever you want. Let me see if someone have any other kind of query here. So we have a query regarding CDS. So talking about CDS, they have their own entrance exam. So if you want to prepare for that, again, the subjects are going to be same. As I said, whichever, because if you're going to prepare for any master's level entrance exam for economics is universal, right? So whichever university you want to go, whichever entrance you want to go, the subjects will be same. The difference comes in the questions. Like some institutions ask very direct questions, very conceptual questions. Some ask little advanced. If we talk about DSC, ISI, they go little mathematical towards the entrance. And JNU is kind of simple. It has simple but yet a high cutoff because of that. So it just that this is the mere difference here. No preparation strategy is going to be much different. You need to know micro, macro, stat, econometrics, and mathematical economics for every exam. You cannot, like, nothing is going to be extra or nothing is going to be less than this. Okay. So yes, someone asked me about Mumbai School of Economics. So what is your question? Can you please elaborate on this? If you are asking for syllabus, or what are you asking? Okay, you want to enroll. So we have this thing. Okay, Thomas, if you want to enroll, the number is there on your screens. You can give a call on this number. Also, you can just download the Ecoholics app also, and you can talk there also with our team. That's the way you can enroll for the upcoming batch, and it's really going to start soon. So join it as soon as possible so that you don't miss on any class. Okay, what is the level of examination in over there? So the level of examination is in the middle level. It's not very tough. It's not very easy here. The thing is, when we talk about other schools, so if you go through the past years of every institute, you get a very rough idea, good idea, how the questions come, what is the level of questions. So again, I'm repeating this thing again and again in this live session, that just doing the concept is going to help you. Like, it's going to help you in your masters also, because not only you need these concepts for entrance, but you need these concepts for your MA also. When you get into MA, you need to know these concepts. That is why these people are testing you on them, right? So concepts are going to help you clear the entrance also, and they will help you also when you're going to pursue masters. Okay. If you have any queries regarding to anything, I'm here. You can just ask me any doubt if you have in your mind regarding any eligibility criteria, any paper pattern, or any query to any subject. I'm here. You can ask me. Feel free to ask anything. Thank you so much, Thomas. I hope everyone's queries have been answered well. Your doubts are cleared. Okay. All right then. I think that everyone is good with whatever we have done here. Everyone's doubt have been cleared here. Okay. So, talking about previous year questions. So, previous year questions, you can just go and Google them regarding any university examination. I believe it's going to be in the Mumbai University. It's the department of Mumbai University, so they will be present there. You can just go and Google and download them. They are available. Okay, IIT JAM pattern. Someone has asked me IIT JAM pattern. Let's come to IIT JAM pattern. So IIT JAM consists of, if we talk about the economics, so they ask you MCQ questions for 1 mark as well as for 2 marks. They have MSQ questions also. MSQ questions are multiple select questions where more than one option is correct. Okay, so they ask you that, and in these questions we have negative marking, but in MCQ there is no negative marking, and only if all of the options which are given, like which are true, if you select them, only then you are going to get marks, otherwise 0 marks, so no negative marking. And the another type is NAT questions. So NAT questions are the numerical answer type questions where you are given a question and you have to write your answer over there. Okay, so here also we don't have negative marking, only MCQ section have negative marking. So these are the 3 sections which come in the IIT JAM exam, and all of them contain economic questions, so it's all about economics there as well. So talking about CUCET exam pattern, over there also they test you on the economics questions, of course. So there are, where is the slide? I should talk it here only. Okay. So talking about CUCET pattern here, that's also of 100 marks, and you get a good 50 questions over there. They consist of negative marking. Also regarding the full paper pattern, that what is the, like, how does the paper come, what is the level of paper, it's not very tough, it's actually very easy. So you can also download the paper and go through that to get the level of the CUCET exam, but it's of 100 marks also, and all are MCQ questions, nothing else, only MCQ questions are there in the CUCET. Okay, talk about physics MCQ. Physics MCQ for what thing? It's about MA entrance economics. So physics MCQ are not asked anywhere. If you're asking me anything else, you can please elaborate on this. I would be really happy to help you out. I think so that everyone's query have been. So we have a question regarding MSc Worth, Madras School of Economics. So yes, totally, Madras School of Economics is a really good place to get into. The MA they provide, that's also a good, like the subjects, the content of MA is really good over there. So yes, it is also, like if we talk about the top 10 colleges, then MSc makes to it. If we talk about the according to the preference of students, then MSc makes to it. So MSc is a really good option, and also the exam happens through CUCET. So it is very easy. So taking an option of MSc is not bad. You should definitely go for MSc. It's not going to be bad. Yes. Anything else if someone have to ask? But at the last, what I want to say you is, don't feel trapped when you are starting with your preparations. The first thing everyone feels is that we feel so overwhelmed, that there is so much to do. How will you be able to do that? You know nothing about that. You don't have good notes with you. So you think that you have to open the books, just underline things, you have to make notes. That just overwhelms you, because I have seen students who are on, like, they just struggle with the idea of starting. They feel anxious because they think they have to start so many subjects, and they're very basic. They are beginners in that. They have never done economics in their life. But let me tell you, don't feel anxious there. Just be very chill and relax when you begin with your MA entrance exam preparation. And yeah, so you reading good books, doing concepts in a good way is going to help you out. And also, if you know Ecoholics, if you join Ecoholics, of course, so in that case also you have a really good option, because we help students with providing them with notes also. So you get a reading material also, because that's the place where students struggle, that they don't have good notes. So that we also take care of. Okay. Can we clear DSC this year even if we start now? So if I ask you one question, are you from economics background? The thing is, yes, you can definitely do it, but you need to put in a lot of hard work. You need to give 6 hours daily for the preparation, but you can definitely go for it. You start doing by concepts, you prepare for your concepts well, you do it, and then after that give a good practice of question. Like, keep 1 month for doing mock test, appearing in the mock test. And when after doing mock test, if you feel that you were not good somewhere, you can go and revisit those topics. Then yes, nothing is late right now. As I'm saying, the entrances are going to be delayed as well, this year as well. So nothing is going to be an obstacle in your way. So you can start preparation now, and you can of course clear the DSC. Future aspect or career. So there are so many options doing after MSc honors economics. Like, either you're doing MA, MSc. So there are so many options. Of course, there are many placements happening in the colleges. You can go for them also if you want. If you want to go for research, you can go there. You can go for PhD also. So these are the options available. So it depends on you in which field you want to go. But the options are lot. You can go into, corporate world also if you want to go there. The options are open. Most of the colleges where we have talked today, they provide you good placement, so you can go for that also. Okay. All right then. I will not take much of your time now. So I hope you felt happy today. Some of your doubts were taken today, and you're feeling little energetic now for starting your MA entrance exam preparation. And also, we are here to help you in any problem you face in any sphere of your entrance exam preparation. So feel free to contact us and ask us any doubt. I will see you again soon. Bye everyone. Have a good day.